Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for like a month. It's mostly because I've been farming a shit ton, just like when I'm with my pig video. It's exhausting to say the least. It's just I get bored of the game, not necessarily because I'm not having fun. It's just like I'm trying to get all these perks, but I have to spend all these blood points, and I'm waiting for the shrines because I've been trying to spend my shards on them, on the shrines, to get all the blood points that I can, and then trying to level up Dwight as much as I can over there. But this video is a little bit different. This is a defending myself video. So I was playing as a killer, not as Dwight. I was farming points as a killer because that's just more fun for me. But we're gonna go right into the video that I recorded, so be right back. So here's the video, and you can hear her talking and everyone else talking. Hello? I'm sorry. I was just checking if my stupid mic is working, because I had to change it. My previous mic's broken, and I ordered a replacement.
Yeah, we're right by you.
I'm actually surprised there's no ruin.
I know, I'm surprised too.
About that.
Yeah, Ruin's a really competitive perk that I should be running, but my Trapper is only like level 40.
Map exactly that direction.
My Trapper is only like level 40. Sorry, I pulled up my webcam. Just because you guys can see.
Triggered.
Like way over there. This side of the map is gonna be a fucking shitstorm.
Okay, I am working on
It kind of was, actually. I trapped at that loop at that big building, at that gray building out in the distance over there. Between those trees and that gen pole that you can see. It's a really powerful loop. I don't think it's that powerful, but it's a good loop to trap. So look, you can actually see her go up in there. I think I saw that previously.
I broke one of his traps.
He disarmed it. He didn't break it.
Ah, shit. Please don't come after me. Leave me alone. Oh, he kicked my gen. What a dick.
I just thought kicking the gen was a play, I guess.
Oh, nuts.
I don't think many people actually do kick gens at the beginning of a chase. So you can see she gets traps right next to the basement. In a very common spot. Then this dude...
Oh, it's like making it super slow to try and wiggle out.
This dude was trying to block me twice.
Yeah, that was...
But he said he was lagging.
Yeah, that was not supposed to happen.
Oh jeez.
Did I try juggling her?
Hello, like I'm teleporting. Like when he picks me up and he's D-strike dropping me.
Yeah, I was D-strike dropping. D-strike dropping, in case you guys don't know, is...
Missed it, what? It was so quick.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait, did you 4%?
No, I thought I could block the trapper.
It's okay. He's got this slow ass wiggle on.
Dude, I don't even care. Like,
Oh,
it's so bad.
So previously, like I said, like she shouldn't have given up so early, but that was actually her second hook. I didn't even realize that. I'm a dum-dum.
Iron grass.
You're gonna see that, like in the chat, like I was like, why did the Twitch guy give up so easily? But she didn't. She was just struggling.
Right, Lucy.
She actually did everything right. I was the dum-dum.
Yeah, he's camping us too. This is kind of sad.
Oh yeah, so this is the part where, like, this is the argument that's gonna happen is they're mad and they called me sad for camping, but
Daring.
they just got that one gen right there. But I got 2 people down, and generators take 80 seconds to do at base, like with no toolbox, no
If
perks.
that didn't happen, I wouldn't have gotten hit by him. But it was like he just like fucking teleported at me. and hit
The
me.
lag thing, like, it's not my fault. Like, I may be the host, but all that means is that you didn't check your ping when you entered the lobby. So at some point, it's not my fault. You gotta check that ping. She played just fine. Like, she wasn't lagging at all. It feels bad, man.
D-pip.
I mean, obviously, I feel bad for camping, but it's just like
I
you
kinda
didn't.
expected
They didn't give me much options not to. There was just like two
Monster
people.
Shrine, brutal strength.
Yeah, I was playing the meme build of Basement Trapper.
Right again, Iron Grasp.
I
Oh,
found the
the
hat.
hatch was right there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And she's gonna
The killer shack.
show this part to here.
It's on like the side of the killer shack that's closest to the
I'll see if I can lead him this
closest
way.
to
No.
the.
And you can see this guy. I'm hopefully I'm blocking everything, so I'm not like witch hunting her or anything like that. I'm just trying to view myself from a different perspective and try to defend what I was doing.
What?
Spicy dead hard.
Like that. When she did that, I was like, that was nice. And this is, I'm embarrassed of this. So I was actually testing something to see does.
There you go. Looping like a fucking pro.
I was testing to see if I can get to Bloodlust 3. Can I, and try to get her far away from the pallet? Can I actually get that hit on her? And I think I almost did, but
All day.
it was just enough for her to escape.
This is hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed of this.
Fuck is this, honestly?
Truly iconic.
I think that, yep. Look how close that was. I was just trying to get Bloodlust 3 off her, but it didn't work out. I ended up catching her anyway because she's a dum dum. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Hello.
Well,
oh, hello.
that wasn't that great of a move either.
Idiot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just get the fuck out of there.
And then at this point, I was just like, I'm just gonna break pallets. I have brutal strength.
Oh,
It
no.
it
Stop it either.
pallets mean absolutely nothing to me.
Oh shit.
And then she blocked off the window on her own,
Grab that pallet.
so I was able to capture her here.
Oh no, Blood Warden.
Damn.
And I love how she calls me an idiot, but
Proud of you.
she says that's blood warded. Like that could be like a slip of the tongue, and that's perfectly fine. But it was just like you call me an idiot, and then
You
you
already saw it.
I'm so close.
and you call that if a survivor hops through a window 3 times, that's blood warden.
Kill myself
That's not even a right
going
perk. It
through
would have
the
been bamboozle, and I had to be the one to hop through that window.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, he's coming at you though. Try to pull yourself off and die.
And I like the comments on her Twitch, like her one friend, not judging her for having that one friend. I don't even have one friend watching me on Twitch. It's fine. I mean, I'm not that good of a streamer at all. But it's just like agitation and iron grass are for the same thing. The killer is a noob. It's a huge waste. Well, sorry to break it to you, but it's not. So,
You can do it.
oof,
No.
oof,
Man,
oof.
weird as fuck.
Yeah, it just sat there.
I actually thought she would get away, but
Weird as fuck.
but because like I hit her in the face
That's bullshit.
and the hatch didn't open up in time, I think one of those two things was the deciding factor of that. Because if you're facing the killer, you do that front flip instead of going instantly down from the back. In my previous comment, like, it's not a huge waste. It's you're adding time. You're adding time to get them to the basement. Like that's the whole point of the build. Like I think Iron Grass adds 3 seconds, and then you move faster, or something crazy like that. I think Monto, I got it from Monto. Like he did a basement trapper. Instead of brutal strength, it would have been territorial imperative. Okay, so this is me being dumb. This is me actually being dumb right here. The other guy on the hook gave up. He straight up gave up. And then she calls me a camping dick, and I'm like, whatever. And then they tried rescuing while I was still in the basement. And not only that, the other guy tried rescuing himself. So, but I didn't know that. He's like, I give up. The lag's too bad. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? And this is where I say so. Like camping may feel bad for you, but what do you want me to do? Like, I could just walk away and let you guys escape, or I can do simple math. I could. Yeah, okay, now I see why she called me a retard here, actually.
Arguing with a toddler.
I think she's calling me retard for a different reason, but she is right. I was pretty retarded by saying that she gave up, but she didn't. I just hooked her again, and that's why she went to stage 2 like immediately. And then here's like the thing, like there's 3 gens up, there's 2 people at stage 2 in the basement. The time it takes to do a gen is 80 seconds. The time for a stage to fully progress is 60, and it was actually 9% faster, so it's probably like 3 seconds faster, something like really minuscule like that, but it's still faster. So I had all the time in the world to just sit there and ensure that they died. I think it was Survive with Cunts that gave up. And I think this, I know she's trying to like justify, she's trying to like puff herself up, like, oh man, she's blocking the chat, I just realized that, but yeah, this is me being stupid again. She just got second hooked and she was struggling. She actually did everything right. But what I was thinking here was, why didn't you just...
Like, literally, what kind of logic am I spewing? What you're saying. Like, what? I'm making fun of him. Like,
I'm more trying to justify my camping more than I'm trying to tell them that they shouldn't have just given up. That was what I was trying to say, but that's just what happened. So this person here, she, he, whoever,
I'm not getting the other 2 times to take gens from both stage 1 and stage 2.
yeah, so one guy was just hooked once, but he gave up immediately because of lag. So, and the other one tried to save under me, the other survivor, and I was just able to get her again and hook her again. So there was really no point in me not camping at that point. And then they're trying to say more points equals more hits and more pips, and this is completely wrong, by the way. You can pip as a killer by having 3 people escape, and you can pip as a survivor being one of the first people to die. Pipping is more just you're doing things around the map, and getting points is completely separate from that. Like I've gotten 7,000 points, like Dodge by Daylight there, and that's the end of the video. So
I'm gonna have to keep getting to sleep here.
So getting points is completely different in that regard. I don't have like a source for it like right now. I think there's like way more to it, but you get pips for kicking generators and hooking survivors, and specifically if you get them to stage 1 and then stage 2. So there's no point in actually rehooking you again. It doesn't add to your pip. It's just if they die and then they die on the hook from stage 1 to stage 2. You actually lose points if they're not on the hook. If you leave them on the ground and let them bleed to death, you actually lose pips on that points. I mean the pips. You lose points towards your pips. but you do get bleeding blood points. And it was just my point is that blood points do not correlate towards pipping. It does not. It's a common misconception that people always try to justify. Like if you see the killer have 24,000 points at the end of the game, sure he got that many points, but it doesn't mean he pips. And just because you get 7,000, like I've gotten 7,000 points as a survivor before, and I pipped. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. I think I like doing series like this. Like every time I see myself be the killer or the survivor on another person's stream, I think viewing myself is awesome. Like I like seeing that I did make a mistake in my chat. Like I think I jumped the gun way too hard. I honestly did. I was trying to tell them don't give up on the hook, because if you do, you're not buying time for the survivors on the live side. And that guy that was lagging, he's the one that gave up. The Twitch streamer did not. She or he basically just got hooked again because the other survivor tried saving right under me and didn't even try body blocking for her or anything like that. Like that was on the survivor. I think that survivor that tried doing that was probably more of the cause of them losing. And also the lagging guy. The lagging guy also was like another player out of the game just because he didn't feel like playing with the lag. And he could have just sat on the hook. He's the one that could have sat on the hook. Lagging's not an excuse. Like, you could have still bought time for your teammates, because I would just be like, okay, this guy is going to be on the hook for like 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. Which is 2 minutes. And that's plenty of time to do a gen or two. Like, if two separate people did a gen, that's 2 gens down. Sure, I got 2 people down, but then they only have 1 gen left, and then I had to chase someone, and then if they stalled me out for 80 seconds, they have a good chance of escaping. But since they both went to stage 2, I'm like, whatever. I don't have to leave. I can just sit here. If they try to save, then bam. That's another person not doing gens, and the other one probably doing a gen. I don't know. I just think it was interesting to defend myself for once. Like, I get so many comments on my Steam profile, like I'm a camping noob, or when I call someone else on it, they try to justify it their own way. Like, I do want the game to be played more at a fun aspect than a competitive aspect. That's why I initially wanted to play this game, because I thought, like, when you play the killer, you're actually, like, trying to scare them, you're trying to control the game, but then it shifted to survivors being the one in control of the game most of the time, and that was really sucky for people who wanted to be the killer and, like, actually have a fun game. I wish it was more like scary. I wish it was more like trying to scare people, because when I did my Creepy Myers video, it was just me standing there staring at people and then walking away. Like, I wasn't even trying to get into Evil Within, and sometimes I accidentally did, but I went like 20 games. Like, I lost 20 straight games just to get to like that one game where people actually appreciated me trying to be scary. And it was a fun time for me. I think that was the most memorable game that I've ever played. Was just me trying to scare people, and I want to Prestige 3 Myers so I can play with him more. I like the pig because of like the ambush, the secondary objectives, and then I wanted to play Shaman Pig, which might put up a video of. Shaman Pig is just do 4 totem perks with Thrill of the Hunt, and I really want to try that out because it's giving people so many objectives to do during the game. Like Hex Ruin, Thrill of the Hunt, Devour Hope, it's one of my favorite perks, and I don't know what my 4th one will be. Like, I think it might be Noed, but it doesn't seem like it should be that. I think I might actually opt out of that one and be like, make your choice, or brutal strength, or maybe brutal strength, like something to mitigate the chase from happening. Like, I like brutal strength because I just like break pallets and be like, okay, if I chase someone and they throw down like 3 or 4 pallets, I'm gonna just destroy them and then leave them alone, because they already wasted 4 pallets. They can heal up or whatever. I need to go stop gens. That's my process when I'm playing killer. But I'm way off topic. Tell me what you guys think. I honestly think I jumped the gun on this. I know I'm repeating myself. I jumped the gun. I thought she gave up, but I guess my mindset went to she struggled because I thought that was me hooking her once, but it wasn't. It was twice. She did struggle. She did her job. I think the other guy did not. I think he just gave up immediately. He didn't get unhooked at all. The other survivor who tried saving her, or him, I think you guys can guess the gender of this person, probably. I don't know. I haven't asked him or her, but if also that other survivor who just saved right under me, she caused the game to be lost too. Like, her and that guy giving up immediately. I'm just repeating myself. I'm trying to explain why they lost more so, and I'm justified my camping because you guys gave me all the time in the world to camp. It's just, and it's probably like inconceivable to you guys, but it's just like, if you do the math of 80 seconds of doing the generator and then 60 seconds of you dying on the hook, there's no reason for me to let you guys live and do a generator. I'd rather just let the other 2 people do maybe 1 or 2 generators to where 1 gen is left and then 2 people are alive. That means I have way greater of a chance of actually killing the other 2. But if people were doing gens and I let you guys go, that's 3 people doing gens while I'm chasing 1 other dude, and it's eventually gonna that doesn't improve my chances of killing people. It actually does not. I know that might just sound ridiculous, but oh well. This is a 20-minute video. I've been talking way too much. This is kind of like a vlog too, I guess. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't stop watching my content. I'm so toxic.